Hi, it's Nørgaard. So before we get started with this video, I just wanted you guys to please excuse my missing nail first off, and also the fact that my makeup may look a little bit worn. So yeah, please excuse my appearance. I just got back from church and I did a little bit of schoolwork. So anyways, today I'm going to do a long-awaited video, and this is a video about how I wash my brushes. I have wanted to do this for a really long time. I have just never gotten around to doing it. So this is actually what I use to wash my brushes. And once I posted a pic of this up on my Instagram, I got a lot of questions about it. And I did mean to do a video showing you guys how I used this earlier on, but I don't know, for some reason I've never got around to it. So today is the day, and I'm going to show you guys how I use this little device. So in case you guys don't know what this is called the Lilumia, and this is a brush cleaner. And once I saw that this was getting released, I bought it so quickly, like that. I hate washing brushes by hand, just like I hate doing dishes by hand. I think it's the most god-awful thing in the world. So when I saw this brush cleaner, you know I had to get it. So I believe this was $100. And Lilumia, at least when I ordered, they do not ship internationally. So I used Shop USA to get it to my address in Denmark. And I also bought this soap with it, which was, I really don't remember how much the soap was, but all in all it was pretty expensive. But on the other hand, it is a device, it is an electronic device, and I was totally willing to spend that much money on it. And I have seen a few reviews, and I've heard some people don't like this because they don't think it works well. I must say I am in love with this thing, and I will never ever go back to washing my makeup brushes by hand. I use this all the time for my makeup brushes. This is the bomb. If you got a lot of makeup brushes, you use a lot of makeup, I would totally recommend this unless you really enjoy washing your brushes. This is like a godsend. I'm so happy I got it. But yeah, that's my thoughts on this. So now I'm going to show you how I actually do it. So my Lilumia came with this kind of these instructions. I'm not sure if Lilumias still come with instructions. I think now it's just online. I'm not sure, but I think so. But yeah, they have like a full-on guide to how you do it. So now I'm going to show you guys how I do it. So I take off the top. You just twist it right off, and then in here you have this wheel. This is where your brushes go, and then you just pop it right back on. So the first thing I do is load my brushes on. So as you guys can see, it has spaces for 6 brushes, but the good thing is you can put more brushes in here. They recommend like 2 in each, but honestly I also do 3 in each, just because I have so many brushes and I'm trying to be quick. But let me put some brushes in here and show you guys. Obviously these are made, like the holes are made for round brushes, but honestly I just pop all my brushes in here. Also my NARS e.l.f. brush, I pop it right in here even though it's quite wide. So this is the biggest hole, and I just, let me show you guys. Ooh. So I just pop it in like this. So obviously this puts a lot of stress on this opening, but fuck it. I need to wash this brush as well, so I do that. But you probably shouldn't if you're very worried about, you know, loosening this little thing. But yeah, let's pop some other brushes in here. I also have this Sigma brush. So you go down and up because you don't want to try and poke the bristles through here. So you just go, if I can do it, yeah, like that. You poke it up and then you secure it here at the top like that. Almost broke my fucking nail, shit. And you can adjust the height of the brushes when you actually put it on. So let me also show you some eye brushes. I have one from MAC and one from Morphe. So I take the MAC brush and then I do Morphe. Whoops. Kind of like that. And then let's do this e.l.f. blush brush. And the holes are tight because of course you want your brushes to sit really snug in here so they are secure. Here we go. So let me show you how I do 3 brushes. So when I do 3 brushes at a time, I do small brushes like these ones. I find that doing 4 is too much. They don't get properly cleaned. But yeah, I just pop them through. And I'm going to do my BHCosmetics fan brush for the last one. Ugh, so scary. So once you have all your brushes on the wheel, you are ready to go. So then you just pop this bad boy right back on. So again, this is something I do that is not recommended, but I push my brushes quite far down. So I will show you this e.l.f. blush brush. I just push it down so it sits like this, and I do the same with all my brushes. And this is not particularly good for your brushes, but it is what will help them actually get clean. Because if they are just sitting on the surface, you're not gonna get your brushes clean, girl. So I just kind of push them down. I personally have had no problems with my brushes getting, what's it called? Like getting misshaped. But obviously do that at your own risk. You might fuck up your brushes. So if you do Chanel and you do your NARS and you do your Givenchy or whatever, then be careful. But yeah, I'm willing to risk my brushes. This is how I personally do it to get my brushes clean. So now you want to plug it in and fill it up with soap and water. So it also comes with this little thing. I don't even know what this is called, but this is of course, this is called the charger, maybe like a computer charger just for your Lilumia device. But anyways, this charger is of course a American charger, so if you're not American you will need a adapter like this one. So this is the one we use in Denmark, and I did have to cut off the sides of this one because it wouldn't fit otherwise. It wouldn't fit like this if it had the long sides up here. But yeah, find an adapter, plug it in. That's what I'm gonna do. And you just plug it right in the behind of your device. And then it will start, the light will show up and it should be blue. So then you take your measuring cup that also comes with your device and you fill it up to here where it says 12 ounces of water, and you pour it in right here in the opening where it says fill water only to max line. So I'm going to do that. I don't know if this is a good idea. Maybe I should put it down. Ah, fuck it. Yes. Oh crap. No. Yeah. So just pour that water in, girl. Pour it in. Oh shit. Okay, like that. And then sit that shit down. So now you want to do your soap. You don't necessarily have to use only the Lilumia soap. You can dilute it. I do that kind of depending on how dirty my brushes are. Since my brushes are pretty dirty right now, I'm going to only do Lilumia soap. But you could dilute it if your brushes are not super dirty. But you just pour it up to the 3 ounce mark where it says soap. So that's right there. And obviously I'm running low on this, so I need to repurchase. So now you take your soap and you pour it directly onto the surface where the brushes are sitting. So I'm just going to pop my brushes out for a second and then pour the soap in here. Just like that. And then pop this back on. And then I'm going to put this back on and we are going to start it. So once it's ready, you just push the button. Sometimes if you have pushed your brushes too far down, it will not start. So just go ahead and bring them up a little bit. So here you guys can see how it works. It basically just moves back and forth on the plate where the soap is, and that's how it cleans your brushes. And it's going to turn green when it's doing the first wash. And it's going to be purple when it does the first rinse, and then white when it does the second rinse. But this is how it goes for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes it is done and your brushes are nice and clean and you can leave them to dry. So it's still washing away. So then you can just go do something else, maybe take a nap, because I'm pretty tired. Okay, so hopefully you guys can hear the sound that it's making. It's sucking out all of the soap. You can't really see it, but that's what it's doing, and it does it 2 times. There we go. And then once that is done, it's going to get the water onto the brushes from like the chamber up onto the surface where the brushes are, and then it's going to start rinsing them, and there that goes. So hopefully you guys can see it's now filled up with water, and it is now purple down here at the bottom. And then it just continues with the back and forth motion, and again we are just going to wait it out. You guys, I am so tired right now. I don't know why I am so tired, because I haven't really done anything and I slept well last night, but I'm so tired. And I also have to write a 6-page essay about this course. Oh, but I thought I would show you guys this first, because how to wash your makeup brushes is very important. But so is writing your essays. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm just rambling. So now it's sucking all the water back out. That's the sound it's making. And then once that is done, it's going to fill it up with new water and do the rinsing once more. And hopefully you guys can see the button is now kind of a light blue-white color, and that shows it's the last rinsing cycle. So now it's sucking the water back out of the surface where the brushes are, and it is basically done. So now, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's blinking pink, and that means you have 15 minutes to empty the dirty water tray and put some new water up in here, and in that way you can do a third rinse. I don't always do that, but I'm going to show you guys today. So here is the dirty water tray. I'm going to throw out this water, and this third rinse is going to take 3 minutes. So now I have done the third rinsing cycle and we are all done. So now you just pop the brushes up like that, and you just want to squeeze out any excess water. You can see they are dripping, so just squeeze it out. And also this is going to maintain the shape, so make sure you shape your brushes before you let them dry, so that they can dry in a nice shape. So yeah, now the brushes are nice and clean. You just want to let them dry. Now you could let them dry like this. You just place it, I think it's like this, on top of your Lilumia, and then they can dry like that. Normally I let my brushes dry on a towel because I do several rounds of brushes in my Lilumia. But yeah, that is all. Can you guys see how nice and white my foundation brush is now? So I really love this device, and yeah, that's basically how I wash my brushes. So if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video, so take care and bye bye!